You hate how your belly steals every mirror moment, right? Tip number 8 shows the one accessory move that pulls eyes up and off your waist. Here's what's coming: precision tailoring, structured jackets, slimming dark palettes, vertical patterns, smart layering, luxury fabrics, the untucked edge, and that final accessory power play. Hit subscribe and tap the bell. Each trick today hides belly bulk and upgrades how rich you look. Did you know a well-fitted outfit doesn't just flatter your body? It reshapes how the world sees you. But here's where most men get it wrong. They assume tighter equals slimmer. Or worse, they go oversized, hoping to camouflage the belly. Neither works. A tight shirt only highlights what you're trying to hide. A baggy one makes you look bigger, older, less put together. Sound familiar? Therefore, the goal is balance. Let me show you how. Go for clothes that skim your body, not grip it. Think structured shirts with a regular or slightly slim fit, not skinny, mid-rise trousers that sit comfortably without digging in, and jackets with defined shoulders that bring shape to your upper body. But what's the real secret weapon? A good tailor, because off the rack wasn't made for your body. It was made for averages. You with me? Tailoring allows you to sharpen the silhouette, nip where needed, and let out where necessary. A clean, tailored fit communicates one thing: intention. You didn't just get dressed, you got dressed with purpose. But if fit is the first step, how do you use structure to subtly reshape your body? Great tailoring sets the stage. Structured clothing seals the deal. Here's something you didn't know. Blazers with structured shoulders lift and widen the upper body. This creates the illusion of a stronger frame and diverting attention from the midsection. Single-breasted, two-button styles are especially flattering. They streamline your torso and draw the eye vertically. V-neck sweaters or tees also work in your favor. That slight plunge creates a vertical line down the chest. This elongates the upper body and guiding the eye away from the waist. Make sense? It's a subtle shift that makes a noticeable difference. And then there's the trousers. Stick to flat front, straight leg, or slim fit styles. Pleats and excess fabric only add volume where you want less. Mid-rise trousers help proportion your frame, especially when paired with a shirt tucked just right. Therefore, structure isn't about restriction, it's about architecture. The right shapes reshape your proportions. Know what I mean? But what if you want to go even leaner without lifting a finger? The answer lies in your palette. Color is one of your most underrated tools, not just for style, but for illusion. Let me walk you through this. Darker tones naturally recede. They make surfaces look smaller, smoother, sleeker. Navy, charcoal, espresso brown, deep green. These aren't just rich colors, they're flattering. Black is the classic go-to, but overdoing it can look too harsh or predictable. Rotate your darks to keep things elevated. These shades also tend to pair effortlessly with one another. This offers simplicity and elegance without visual clutter. You with me? Monochrome dressing takes it up a notch. Dressing head to toe in similar tones creates one uninterrupted line. No visual breaks, just clean, continuous flow. It's a trick used by stylists and CEOs alike. It also reduces the chance of mismatched combinations, making your wardrobe look intentional every time you step out the door. Bright, bold colors do the opposite. They call attention, especially on the wrong areas. Sound familiar? So if your belly is your concern, don't spotlight it with a neon tee. Let darker shades do the heavy lifting instead, and reserve lighter tones for layering accents or accessories. They add contrast without compromising the silhouette. But even with the perfect color, your body still speaks in lines. Are yours working for you or against you? Before we move on, if this is starting to shift how you think about style, pause for a second and tap the notification bell. That way, you won't miss what's coming next. Did you know your eye follows direction? So, what's the easiest way to look longer and leaner? Direct that gaze vertically. Unfortunately, most people miss this part. Look at this. Vertical lines like pinstripes, narrow seams, long buttons, or a hanging tie pull the eye up and down. That movement stretches the silhouette and slims the midsection. Know what I mean? The same applies to patterns. Subtle, all-over patterns like tight checks, fine herringbone, or microprints add interest without adding bulk. They mask the midsection and make the outfit feel rich and layered. Textures that incorporate these patterns, like lightweight tweeds or brushed cottons, add visual interest. They create a soft depth that flatters without overwhelming. These details signal a refined eye and a curated wardrobe. But be warned, bold horizontal stripes and large graphic prints are dangerous territory. They widen the torso and draw focus to the belly. Same with wide plaids or loud colors. Been there? Refined patterns speak elegance. They don't shout, they whisper. Now, what if you want to use more than one piece to create this effect? It's not about layering more, it's about layering better. Done right, layering is like good photography lighting. It hides flaws and frames the subject. I'll break it down. Start with a well-fitted base, then add a structured mid-layer like a blazer or light jacket. Finally, if needed, top it with an outer layer that hangs clean and straight. Long coats, cardigans, and vests can add presence and polish without bulk. Each layer adds dimension, creating depth without volume. Make sense? You're not hiding under clothes, you're guiding the viewer's eye. Use textures and tone shifts to enhance this effect. A dark blazer over a lighter inner layer creates a narrowing illusion. A variety of materials, cotton, wool, and denim, add richness without looking fussy. But here's the rule: no more than 4 overlapping pieces, and no thick, bulky fabrics around the waist. You want your layers to skim, not stack. Which layering tip was your favorite? Comment with an emoji, let us know. But what happens when fabric itself becomes the problem? Not all fabrics are created equal, especially when you're dressing a fuller frame. Lightweight wools, brushed cottons, or blended knits offer structure without cling. They drape cleanly, helping to smooth out bumps and folds. They don't fight your body, they work with it. Been there with clingy shirts? On the flip side, super stretchy or clingy synthetics tend to hug in all the wrong places. They're unforgiving and often cheap-looking. Quality fabrics like merino wool, Egyptian cotton, or cashmere also say something about you. Not loudly, but clearly. This man values the finer things. He's selective. He pays attention. You feel me? Therefore, your fabric choice isn't just about comfort, it's about presence. And that presence either elevates you or drags you down. But what if you want to look sharp and relaxed? There's one move that does both if you get it right. Wearing a shirt untucked isn't lazy. It's strategic if the fit is right. Let me show you how. A good untucked shirt should fall around mid-zipper length. It should skim the waist, not hug, not balloon. Hybrid fits between slim and regular usually hit that sweet spot. The straight hemline of an untucked shirt elongates your torso. You ever noticed that before? It hides the belly and suggests ease without sloppiness. Similarly, choose shirts with small prints or vertical patterns. They distract the eye and visually narrow your shape. The end result is a relaxed refinement. You're comfortable but calculated. Know what I mean? But don't confuse untucked with unkempt. Wrinkles, sagging fabric, and limp collars will kill the look. So, how do you elevate that relaxed look into something intentional? With accessories that do the talking for you. Accessories are the punctuation marks of your outfit. When done right, they speak volumes. Did you know a quality watch, even pre-owned, adds instant credibility? Classic leather shoes or loafers show you're polished. A refined belt draws a clean line at the waist, subtly shaping your profile. Pocket squares, ties, and scarves draw the eye upward. That's a small shift with a big impact when you're trying to pull focus from your midsection. Even a well-chosen pair of cufflinks or a textured briefcase can elevate an entire look. These subtle elements redirect attention with intention. They communicate that you care about the finer details. You feel me? The key here is restraint. No oversized logos, no clunky, loud extras. Wealth whispers, it doesn't shout. Curate, don't collect. A man who chooses the right things and wears them with intent always looks sharper than one trying too hard. So, what does all of this mean for you? Check this out. You don't need a flat stomach to look sharp. You need awareness, intention, and execution. When you master fit, structure, vertical lines, choose quality, and finish with restraint, you're not just hiding belly fat. You're stepping into a version of yourself that's sharper, more refined, undeniably confident. Not every man dresses to hide his belly, but every man benefits from dressing with intention. Some say, just lose the weight. Others argue, embrace it, it's who you are. But what if it's not about hiding or denying, just refining? Do you believe style should work around your body, or should your body adapt to your style? Should looking rich be about logos and trends, or craftsmanship and subtlety? Think about it. And what makes a man truly stand out after 40? Effort, elegance, or ease? I'd love to hear your take. Drop your thoughts in the comments. At the end of the day, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be intentional. If you found this valuable, like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a detail. And speaking of details, you don't want to miss our next video. We'll break down 6 must-have accessories that quietly separate the well-dressed man over 40 from the guy just wearing clothes.